What up? It's been a minute. This morning we're out checking beaver traps. It's late muzzleloader season here in Illinois, so we gotta wear orange. Fucking stupid. But we're on our way to go check some beaver traps right now. Had one of the neighbors stop me, asked me to come back down here again this year and trap some beavers for him. I asked him if he wanted me to wait till after deer season, and he said he was already tagged out, so I'll probably get to hunt this too. I just want to catch a couple beavers to show him that I'm actually gonna freaking trap it for him and that I'm serious about it. Here's one of his tripods. This place is killer though. You see a scrape. There's another one over here. And this is where I see all the deer come from. Like, I hunt across the road and all the deer come from either here or on the other side of the road. I'll probably trap a few beavers out of here. We'll let it cool down a week, come back and start deer hunting it. I'll get back with you when we get to the first set. That right there makes the best day I've had trapping. 4 in 4 sets. Within 150, 200 yards. Caught 4 beaver. Woo! Out here today on this windy son of a bitch. Out here with my cousin Jeremiah at his quarry here. Gonna trap some beavers. We were out rabbit hunting earlier and noticed a bunch of chewed sticks and stuff. So I went and grabbed a 330. Got one right here. You can see they've been going right up through here to eat on a bunch of trees back in there. I also got another trap right over here. You see in the water. I've been using that to come up. I put a 330 right there, and then right on down does the same thing. I guarded that with a 330. So tomorrow we should have at least 1 or 2 beavers right here. We got a few more to set down the ways here. Hopefully tomorrow morning will be pretty exciting. Did I push the play button? Yeah, recording. Okay, down at the next 3 sets, or actually there's 4 sets down here. Looks like we at least got 1 beaver and a muskrat. Pretty steep right here, getting up and down. I do believe that there was a 330 right here too. I see this one for sure. That's not a real small beaver. He's probably 45 pounds. That's another beaver right there, Maya. Really? Yeah. Yeah, that's another beaver right here. About the same size. About the same size. Yeah. We got a double right here on beavers. And We got a freaking a rat trap right in here too that could have produced. I'm not seeing the trap. I think it was on that side though. Oh yeah, I see the trap. It's nothing in there. Got a 220 right there, 330, and I had two 330s right here, one there, one here. Caught 2 beaver and a rat this morning. That's not a bad deal. I'm just gonna pull these traps, and I didn't bring my setters with me, so I'm just gonna pull these traps and we'll bring them back this afternoon and reset them. Right on. What up? Back down here at the creek again. I'm back at the same location where I ended up catching 5 beaver in 3 days. We had a pretty good flood and it washed all the old sign off the banks and stuff, so I figured it'd be a good time to come back down here and check and see if anything else had moved in the area. And there sure has. There's a male going down up and down this banks making castor mounds. I'm pretty sure I pissed him off because I took his mate, but there's tracks, huge tracks everywhere. I set up a trail camera right there. Here's the size of some of the tracks here. Then that's nothing, that's a small one. But I turned this on because I made this set. Got a 330 here, ditch that runs off into the creek that they use to get up onto the bank. Smeared some castor underneath the bottom side of that dive stick, and hopefully we connect on one. Alright, here's another set. Now I usually don't do this because it kind of silhouettes the trap, but you can see there's beaver tracks coming up the bank right here. Well, I'm not sure that they ain't otter tracks, but I got a 220 here. Now I usually wouldn't use this small of a trap, but this didn't really need fenced down very much. It was pretty narrow trail as it came up anyways, but hopefully they come up this trail, stick their head in that 220. Now down here is another spot that they've been coming up and down the creek. This is where all the monster tracks are. Will you look at the size of that shit? Can you believe that? I mean, Jesus, look at the weight it had dragging up here. It slicked all that mud up, dragging it up here. This here is probably 80 or 90 pound beaver. Like, I'm not exaggerating whatsoever. This thing here is massive. I'm gonna stick a 330 right here and a 330 right there. Kind of fence it in a little bit. Put some castor up here. Put some castor up here in the trail.
Going very good on the head.
Yeah. Well, we're back down here checking traps again. We done ran. I only had 5 sets out. Kind of ran out of traps before I got it all set yesterday. I didn't have them all with me, but I videoed these big tracks yesterday. And we got us a beaver. It doesn't look like it's the big one that was making those tracks, but at least we connected on something this morning. I'll get down there and get him out. I went down and grabbed him. Ain't too bad of a beaver, really. He's got his tail's the size 12 boot. It's probably about 40 pounds. Probably a 3-year-old male. Yeah, he's got some castor in there. Right on. What up? Got the kids out on the trap line this morning. We ran 6 traps and ended up connecting on a pretty nice beaver down there. I don't believe it's the big one that we are after, but it looks to be around 45, maybe 50 pounds. I'm gonna go down there and get it and we'll check it out. Oh, will you hold this?
Yes.
All I did was guard this little area right here with a 330. Put some castor up there. kind of boxed that in and had a 220 right here for the raccoons or the otters that would come up and try to cut this bank here. They usually come to this high side and then cut back down, so I guarded that with a 220. Not really for beavers, but just to guard it and fence it down from beavers, so they'd have to come on this trail right here. Yeah, that's probably a good 40, 45, maybe 50 pounds. Pull this stake here. Yeah. Definitely wasn't getting away.
That's a big one.
Hey Hayden, do me a favor.
What?
Grab a hold of the top of that trap and hold on to it. Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
All right, now you can sit back, buddy. Thank you. Ready? Come here, stand next to me, Hayden. This is almost as big as you. All right, you can take that. You can post that or push the button. No, on the top.
Okay, this one?
Yeah.